So now we will discuss divergence of a vector A. So divergence means del dot A. And gradient was del V direct. So let's write divergence of a vector A. So divergence of a vector A this you can write divergence A. So this equal to what you can write? div of A. So this equal to you can write del dot A. So this is the diversion notation. In gradient that was only del V or del A. Here only one dot is there. So this is the notation difference. Divergence of all notation. Okay. So this divergence means dot product. Del is also vector quantity. A is also vector quantity. So dot product of two vector quantity is a scalar. Dot product of two vectors. Suppose this is an del is a vector quantity. Then A is also a vector quantity. So divergence of A always a what? Dot product of two vector is a scalar quantity. So only you will get the magnitude. So in the physical meaning of this divergence is actually the flux of a vector. It depends on the flux of a vector. Like you can write del dot A equal to limit del V tends to 0. That is the surface integral. Surface integral means two dimensional. Okay. So for surface integral, you give two integration, then one circular notation, closed loop. So this is the S. Surface integral means you can write S. Line integral means you can write C. Volume integral means you can below you can write V. So A dot ds by del V. This is the physical significance of divergence. I will discuss this is in details. So try to join the classes in time. Repeatedly I am saying from last class. So how we will define this one, physical meaning? The divergence of a vector or any vector A represent the flux of vector. Okay. So you can write that point. The divergence of any vector A represents the flux of the vector okay. So if del dot A is a scalar quantity, so this may be positive or negative or zero. That means this vector quantity flowing at any point in the electromagnetic region. So that A vector flowing at any point in the electromagnetic region So this del dot A is a scalar quantity because both are vector. So you can write this one that this may be positive or negative or zero. Okay, so this is the divergence of A. Suppose the divergence of A, how you can write in three different coordinate system? This is very, very important. Suppose in general notation, I can write if. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No,
Pawan
sir.
Kumar and some other people are actually playing. They are leaving and they are rejoining. So they are disturbing in the class. So if in general notation vector A, suppose I can write in UV form, general form. So I can write the coefficient, suppose AU, capital AU, then unit vector suppose AU cap plus AV cap plus AW small cap. These are the suppose general notation of a vector. So these divergence I can write in three coordinate system: rectangular, cylindrical, and spherical coordinate system. So what is the general formula of divergence? in three coordinate system, then you have to find out what is the h1, h2, h3 value. In Cartesian coordinate system, you know h1 equal to 1, h2 equal to 1, h3 equal to 1. In cylindrical coordinate system, h1 equal to 1, h2 equal to r, and h3 equal to 1. In spherical coordinate system, h1 equal to 1, h2 equal to r, and h3 equal to r sin theta. So depending on that, the general of a divergence of a vector you can write in general format, that is 1 by h1, h2, h3. Then first is with respect to del u, then with respect to del v, then with respect to del w. So I can write the partial derivative del of del u of that one is suppose the first one, so I can write s2, s3, then au. This is the first. Then plus with respect to del by del v, this is v, del v. So it is second one, so I can write s3, h1, then av. So what will the third one? The third one become del by del w. So it is the third one, so I can write here that is h1, h2, and h2. So this is the general formula of a divergence vector where a equal to this one. So if you want to write this in Cartesian coordinate system, so you can write or not. So what is the value of divergence of a in Cartesian coordinate system? This is also vector, this is also vector, dot product. So what is the value of divergence of a in Cartesian in? If you write, then show me what is the value. In Cartesian coordinate system, what is the divergence of A? In Cartesian coordinate system, what is the divergence of A? What is the h1, h2, h3 value?
1.
1, 1, 1. So that is 1. So this I can write del by del u. In place of u,
Del-
what I can write?
Del by del x ax.
Del by del x,
Del x x.
h1, h2, h3 value is 1, 1. So that is you can write in place of u, you can write x. Yes or no?
Yes.
Plus in place of v, you can write y. So del by
Del by
del
del
y,
y ay.
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 Plus in place of w, you can write z. So del by del z,
Del
z. Yes or no? So see here, any unit vector is here in this side, right hand side? No. So it is a scalar quantity. So divergence is a scalar quantity here. Similarly, you can write this is in Cartesian coordinate system divergence. So you can write the divergence of A in cylindrical coordinate system. I'll be write in your copy. In cylindrical coordinate system, what is the divergence of A? So 1 by C here, H1, H2, H3. H1 is 1, H2 is R, H3 is 1. So what I can write? 1 by
1 by R.
1 by R. Or in your Sadhguru book, it is written R equal to rho, so 1 by rho you can write. So first is I can write here 1 by R. Then what is the other part? R phi Z, so del by
Del R.
del R.
AR.
What is the value of
AR.
H2?
H2.
Is R. R AR. Yes or no? Plus
Yes.
del by del phi. What is the value of H3H1? 1, 1. So directly you can write here A phi plus del by del Z. H2 value is R. So I can write R HZ. Yes or no? Or we check. So again the partial derivative. So what is the next step? What will be the next step? What will be the next step?
In a spherical coordinated system.
No. You multiply 1 by R multiply. Then write one
सर
sentence.
सारा ब्रैकेट ओपन करना होगा इसमें.
Yes. So you multiply 1 by R and tell. So you multiply 1 by R. So I can write up to this one also. So you can write. Suppose I am writing here that 1 by R, then del R AR by del R plus 1 by R, then del Fi by del phi plus, look here one R is constant. Okay, so this constant, this is with respect to in this Z component Z is there, so that R and this R will cancel. If we multiply 1 by R here and this also 1 by R, so that becomes what? Why I am not bringing this R? Because this is partial derivative with respect to R. So I am writing here only R, but here this is partial derivative with respect to Z. So it is the Z component. So here R is constant. So this R I can write here, that is R by R del Z by del Z. So finally, I am not bringing this one because here you have to put the formula of what? Multiplication. You give formula of that differential equation, your derivative. So now you can write here what is the final. the divergence of A in cylindrical coordinate system equal to 1 by R del R AR. Why I am keeping here R? Because it is with respect to what? Del R variation with respect to R. So I cannot bring this R. R here is not a constant. Plus 1 by R del Fi by del phi. Plus RR cancel. So del Az by del Z. This is in cylindrical coordinate system. So now you can write in spherical coordinate system. Can you write or not? Any doubt in this first term? Anyone has doubt in the first term? This term?
सर वो डेल आर ए आर को तो बाद में डिफरेंशिएट करना होगा ना
Which one?
सर जो स्टार्टिंग में 1 बाई आर के बाद जो डेल आर ए आर बाई डेल आर है
This one.
हाँ यस सर
That given on that AR value. So UV, this is R into AR. These are the UV to product of. So I have to differentiate with respect to this one. With respect to R.
ठीक है सर ठीक है सर
That's why I am not bringing this R to outside because here variation is with respect to R. Okay. But in the last term, that is variation with respect to Z. So R is a constant. Okay. Next is in we'll see when we will solve the problem and we will build a relation between these things. Then write in spherical coordinate system. What is the del dot del? So anyone who can say what is the value? One by H1, H2, H3. So that I can write 1 by
R square
1 by R into R sin theta. R into R sin theta. Because H2, H3 is this one. Then what is the other term? Del by, this is R theta phi. So del by del R. What is the value of H2 and H3? R and R sin theta.
R into R sin theta.
I can write R square sin theta. Yes or no? Plus what I can write del by del theta. What is the value
Sir,
of
R square sin theta AR. First term. In first term, R square sin theta AR.
Yes, yes. That one is R square sin theta is only that is only the H2 and H3 value. So this one is sin theta AR. This is the component. So in this case, what will be that value of H1 and H2? H3 and H1? H3 is R sin theta. And H1 is 1. So R sin theta into what? A?
1.
A?
A theta.
A theta. So what will be the last one?
Del by del phi.
Del by del phi.
R A phi.
So H1, H2. H1, H2 is H1 is 1, H2 is R. So R
A5.
Yeah, very good. So now you write what is the final one. Look, these are very easy, but you have to practice. When you solve the problem, then only you can able to know how to implement, how to easily remember all this. So what will the final one now? If you multiply in a spherical coordinate system, the divergence of A, you can write. You can write. So that is here r square, here r sin theta. So this is with respect to, look, here 3 r theta phi. So sin theta is constant here. So this sin theta you can bring outside. Okay. But this is differentiation with respect to r. So I can write this one first on 1 by r square, 1 by r square, and this I square I cannot bring because this is variation with respect to r. So what I can write, this value is, what I can write, del by del r square ar. This is ar. Okay. This is the first term I can write. Then in the second cases, r sin theta is there. Here what? This r square sin theta is multiplied to every term. So r sin theta, this is with respect to theta. So that a theta sin theta I can keep there. R I can bring outside. So 1 r, these are cancelled. So remaining is 1 by r sin theta, because 1 r is cancelled. This is partial derivative. Partial derivative means with respect to that variable only changes and other variables are constant. So I have to assume here r is constant. In this case r was not constant, theta was constant. Here theta is a variable, r is a constant. So these r and this one are cancelled. So remaining is, that is del that is sin theta a theta by b theta. Clear everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Clear है.
Then last one. See here, this is with respect to phi. So here r is a constant. Only this phi is there. So this r will come outside. So these are cancelled. So remaining is 1 by r sin theta. So the third term will be 1 by r sin theta a del a phi by d phi. Yes or no? Yes or no? Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
So this you have to practice. You prepare your class note neat and clean and try to solve some Satyaki book examples. That is the example number 3.6. How to find out the divergence of a vector. So this is the assignment. Next assignment. So which that depends on your edition. That soft copy I have shared. From that soft copy you can prepare, or as per your textbook available with you. So this assignment is how to find out that divergence of a vector. That Sadiq book, textbook, that is example you will check. Example 3.6. Solution is also there. Then practice. Then practice 3.6 and practice exercise 3.6. So all of you write these things in a note copy. Don't ask later that which are the assignment questions. So how to take the integral limitation, that is different thing that I will discuss later. Okay. So divergence over, clear everyone? Yes or no?
यस सर. सर असाइनमेंट क्या आपको ही मेल कर देना है ना, मतलब मेल
Yes,
में
yes.
कर देंगे आपको.
Yes, yes, yes. I want to just see that whether you are doing or not.
ओके सर.
Next operator is very, very important. Del operator, that is curl of a vector. Okay, curl means cross. So curl of a vector. So the curl of a vector you can write, suppose you are writing curl of A. Then what you will write? That is del cross A. So this is the difference between gradient, then divergence and curl. So this is a vector, this is a vector. So cross product of two vector is always a vector quantity. Dot product is a scalar quantity. So this is always a vector quantity. Okay. So what is the physical significance of curl? The physical significance is the magnitude actually del cross A represents the circulation of the vector A at any point in the electromagnetic region. And its direction is always perpendicular to the given vector. That means the unit vector of del cross A is always perpendicular to the given vector. So that part you can write that del cross, suppose I am writing del cross A equal to limit del S tends to 0. Here line integral. Line integral A dot, this line integral means you can write C. A dot dl to vector by del S. So if you want to take the magnitude, then this is a vector quantity, so easily you can find out what is the magnitude here. And this magnitude represents the circulation of a vector. You can write the magnitude of del cross A represents the circulation of the vector A at any point in the electromagnetic region. At any point in the electromagnetic region. Okay. Next is its direction is always perpendicular. Next point you write the direction mute your mic. The direction is always perpendicular to the given vector. So how will find out the divergence in three coordinate system? So the divergence in three coordinate system, this is very important. So in all other modules, when we will go for that Maxwell equation derivation and the use of Maxwell equation, at that time we will use this call. That's why I am covering the basic part. So how we find out the coordinate system in three coordinate system? The call of a vector in three coordinate system. So the general formula of call in three coordinate system is that 1 by h1, h2, h3. Then see here h1, I am writing h1 AU cap in matrix form. This is in matrix. So this determinant of, you write determinant of H1 AU cap, this is the first. Then second one is S2 FD cap. Then the last one is S3 FW cap. So this is the first row element. Then second row element is, since the A vector is in terms of A U VW, so this one is del by del U. This is the second or first element. Del by del V. Then this one is del by del W. And last one is the third row element is H1 AU coefficient, S2 FV, then S3 W. So if where A is the vector, here A is the vector equal to AU cap plus AV cap plus AW, AW. So if this is a vector, then I have to find out. So similarly, we can find out because H1, H2, H3 in Cartesian coordinate system is 1. So here also 1, here also 1, here also 1. U become X, D become Y, and W become Z. So what will be the del cross A in Cartesian coordinate system? So to write the del cross A in Cartesian coordinate system. So del cross A or curl of A. What I can write? 1 by 1, 1, 1. So 1. So you can write determinant of H1, H1. So you can write AX cap. Then this is AY cap. Then this is AZ cap. Because U become X, D becomes Y, and W becomes Z. By what you can write? In place of del U, what del X? So del Y, del X. This one is del Y, del Y, del Y, del Z. What is the third row? That is H1, H1. So you can write here AX so third you can write AX is the coefficient AY AZ. Clear everyone? So you can multiply this one or not? This is clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So find out the multiplication of a determinant. I will find out. So I can write, see here, when I am writing something of AX cap, so this into this, again this into this. So I can write this one, del I can write this one, del AZ by del Y minus del AY by del Z into what? X cap. So the second one, look, if I writing plus, this is plus minus plus minus. If I can change this minus become plus, then I will write this into this minus this into this. If you put here minus, then this del by del X into AZ minus del by del Z minus this one. But if I change the notation, so I will write first this one from this diagonal, then the main diagonal. So I am writing all the in terms of plus, so I am writing this one. Del by del Z AX minus del AZ by del X AY cap. This is clear or not? Look, I am changing here. I change the sign here, so I am writing the the other diagonal, not the main diagonal. In past cases, I write the main diagonal, then this diagonal. Since I am changing, this is plus, so I am writing this into this, that AX into del by del Z, and the minus del X by del X Z by del X. So this is the second component. Next, what will be the third? The third one will be, anyone who can say what is the third? What will be the third one? Look, third one, AZ. So this into this, because this is plus already. So del by del x.
Del AY
By del x plus del ax by del
AX by del
y
Y.
into
They're minus, sir.
which one? So minus this one is minus. Okay. So now in Cartesian coordinate system, if any two vector is given or one vector is given, you can find out the divergence of curl of a, divergence of a, gradient of a. Yes or no? Any vector given, you can find out gradient of a, divergence of a, and curl of a in Cartesian coordinate system. Curl means indeterminate form you have to write. Okay? Yes or no? This is clear, everyone? This is important. Look,
Yes.
I am using here all are plus. This is also plus, this is also plus,
Yes,
this is
sir.
also plus.
Clear.
Okay. So now find out in cylindrical coordinate system what will be the curl of a vector. In cylindrical coordinate system,
Sir, for generally determined second term, we will keep minus.
minus, but I am taking all the positive. That's why I change. If we put here minus, see here. Wait. If you put here minus, so this term you will write first. So minus and minus become plus. That's why I written here plus. Okay. This term minus this term you have to write if you put here minus. So if I put the plus here, so this is the first will be this one. So this minus minus become plus and this become minus. See here, if you put the second term is minus, then you have to write
sir,
minus
got it.
this minus into what? Del Az by del x minus del Ax by del z. So if you open the bracket, so this become minus minus become plus, so this become plus term, then this become minus term. So I write all the terms in plus term, so that's why the back diagonal element I keep first, then the main diagonal. Okay. So always try to keep all the plus term by only reversing that multiplication. So all of you find out what is the curl of a vector in cylindrical coordinate system. So in cylindrical, anyone who can say in cylindrical coordinate system, what is the curl of a vector A? Well, so curl of this, what is the H1, H2, H3 will be? H1 is 1, H2 is R, H3 is 1. So 1 by R. Then determinant of H1 value is 1. So A r cap, then S2 is R. So R, what is the value of R theta? R phi z. So A phi, then AZ. Then del y,
Del R.
del r,
Del by
del
del
y,
phi.
del phi,
Del by del Z.
del by del z. So in this case H1 AU. So what is this H1? 1. So I can write
AR.
AR.
In
What is this value?
RA phi. RA phi.
S2 AB. So that one will be R
RA phi.
Fi. What will this one?
AZ.
AZ. Okay. Now you can also multiply this one. In some book, if you multiply, here will be 1 by R. This R will be cancelled because this is the element. You can multiply all elements of a row. Okay, in any one row. So here 1 by R AR cap, or here only a phi cap. This also you can write if you multiply this one. So this also you can write in this format, like you can multiply the 1 by R to all elements in the first row. So you can write 1 by R PR cap, then Fi cap, then 1 by R AZ cap. This will be del by del R, del by del phi, del by del z. Then here you can write AR RA phi and AZ. Only first row I multiply to the first. So now you can find out the determinant or not. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So you can find out the determinant now. So I will write the determinant value, or you will write 1 by R, this into this. Okay, you can write. So you write the determinant term part, then you write, otherwise you may do wrong thing. So 1 by R del AZ by del phi minus del R
Del R.
phi
Del Z.
by del Z. Okay,
Yes, sir.
into what? AR.
AR cap.
Then the last, then this one, second term. So what is the second term?
A cap pi.
You write in your copy. So plus, that one is del, I am writing plus, del AR
Yeah.
by
Del
del
Z
Z
minus
minus,
del AZ by
okay,
del
del
R.
R.
Del R.
into a phi
A
cap.
pi cap.
And the last
A
one,
cap.
1 by R
1 by R.
1 by R.
into
Okay. Then R a phi
by del R
by del R
minus
minus
del AR by
del phi.
del pi
Okay.
into AZ cap.
Yes, into you write a z cap. Okay. So you can find out. Yes or no? So like this you find out. Try to solve many problems. Then in spherical coordinate system, this is very very important. In
Sir,
spherical,
next class has started, sir.
next.
Next class has started, sir. Balance
Okay,
designing.
okay, then you join there. But you have to find out all these things, you will solve the problem. Okay, thank you all. Next class we will discuss in spherical coordinate system.
Thank
I
you,
am
sir.
ending the meeting.